Good job, Seth. Good job, Utah. Kick it in. Oh my God. Oh. Very good.
Came down tonight. He's trying to hide around the corner here. And I've asked both Jeff and Phil, Capitogama, Namakan, Sandpoint, Crane, and Little Vermilion.
Well, yeah, I know people are fishing bass.
Yeah, different life stages between bass. To describe a walleye lake in a textbook, you could just put a picture of Capitogama in there and that would do it. So with that in mind,
feel like walleye are always gonna be the dominant species in there. That's not to say that there isn't some competition at some stage.
And then maybe take a look at bass on Capitocama. Unlike Crane Lake, I think Crane Lake's a great smallmouth lake, but Capitocama, I think ought to be exempt from the smallmouth regulation, and the entire Lake Association of Resorts feels the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did get that letter.
So I just think they got to be competing with one another, and I've only had a resort 16 years, but when we started the resort, they very seldom caught bass. And now, you ask people how they do, and some of the resort owners here would say, geez, oh, we could catch us bass. And they throw them back anyway. Maybe they don't in all lakes, but it's like we're getting overpopulated with bass and catching less northerns and less walleyes. So I don't know, I think Capitocama is a totally different lake than Namakan, than Sandpoint and Crane. And maybe they should be treated as such.
Okay, yeah.
I would catch
And that'll enable us to become more competitive on a worldwide basis, because that's where our competition is at this point. China, India, Europe. When I first got into this business, we need every tool at our disposal to remain competitive, because our market has become a world market.
Okay. With this, are you going to be able to expand it all or add more employees?
Things are going quite a bit better for us than the predecessor corporation that owned the operation. I believe that if we can sell more product, we're obviously going to be able to hire more people. Taxes are part of a product cost, like labor is, and raw materials and everything else. So with those reductions, we should be more competitive on a worldwide basis, and for sure within the United States. And with that at hand, we should be able to sell more product. So that should mean additional jobs down the line. I think that's the whole concept behind the Job Z.
I noticed when I walked in the office door today, it said,
and he also thinks we've got a lot of work ahead of us. This thing is not in the bag, but it's one step closer to happening. I think it's moved along quite a bit further than a lot of people had originally thought, and I really think that it has a pretty decent shot of happening.
there are a lot of people, I think, out there that say, oh, this track is never going to be built.
This track needs to be built as a destination. You need to have people getting up in Princeton, Minnesota, and getting up in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and getting up in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, and saying, you know, let's take a ride to Hibbing this weekend, and let's watch the snowmobile races, or let's watch the car races, or something along those lines. Let's go to an event specifically in Hibbing. That's what this has to do. When that happens, the existing local bars, restaurants, hotels, obviously are going to get a major benefit from that. There's obviously other businesses that'll spin off from that. I think if you go around to other areas where they have racing, it's pretty amazing what happens. First of all, it'll be excellent for existing businesses, and then secondly, if the need is there, other businesses will develop. You'll see hotels pop up, and you'll see restaurants and things of that nature take place also. So the key is, if you get the people coming, people that watch racing spend a lot of money. It's a NASCAR ticket, $60 to get in the door. Everybody.
We need to keep going forward, and deciding are a lot bigger than they were 52 years ago.
Thing comes up in cash register.
Ethylene tubing. The clear polyethylene tubing they sell in ours is like toluene, acetone, paint thinner. These are kept in unlabeled containers all the time. But those are things to watch out for. Where the cat urine smell comes in is the anhydrous ammonia. Anhydrous ammonia smells, cat urine actually has a lot of ammonia in it. Anhydrous ammonia is like taking a bottle of Parsons ammonia and so forth. That's what the smell is like. There's gases you can't smell, but they can kill you.
Them in that system until they were either adequately treated or they would remain there, basically indefinitely.
More questions?